Hello, Jason. Oh my goodness. You walked a lot, Jason. Oh my goodness. And did you see the cutie patootie little Pokemon we got? The twin mouse? I was so excited. I was on my Pokemon walk with my son, and we both got it at the same time. We're like, yes! Hey, Jules. I know. It was fun. Jason blew it out of the water. He walked 19 kilometers. Here, me and my son are with 9 between the two of us. We walk 2 kilometers a day. I know. Freaking hilarious. All right, guys, this is called I Am the Note That Holds the World, a new song of the Centaurians. So here we go. Hey, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful angel.
To fix the broken, I am here to sing it home. No fault.
Yeah, exactly. It is. And we're both getting healthy. Yay. He's lost so much weight. He's lost 20 pounds. I've lost 6, but still, he started a lot heavier. Plus, he's a man. Men lose weight so fast. I wish I could get my husband to come with us. Hi, Diana. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Brandy. Hi, beautiful angels. Oh, I love that. The water. Hey, Irish. Did you see who my Pokepal was? It's Irish. Hello, Carrie. Welcome in, beautiful angel. If you found your way here, it is for a reason. All good, Diana. All good, darling. Yeah. My little fighter Pokemon's with me, named Irish. Uh-huh. Hi, Val. I see you, darling.
Tone that reassembles light. I hold the cord of Earth's rebirth. I am not apart. I am the pulse within.
Today, we are going to learn about a neighboring planet. One of my very favorite books in the Urantia Book. Life on a Neighboring Planet. So we're going to learn about that. And, of course, continue with life on the other side. And also, I looked up the Bridie Murphy thing. And it's so interesting. And I had a couple of questions. So, yeah, I'll share that with you guys today, too. Homemade ice cream. Awesome. I had that last night. I love my Ninja Creamy. Best thing ever. If you like ice cream and you don't want all those additives and stuff like that, I make my ice cream with almond milk, protein powder, and sugar-free Jell-O. And oh my goodness, it's so good. And I make it once a week, and it lasts me all week. It's awesome. Hey, Deanna. Hi, beautiful angel. Hey, Missy Marie Karen. Hi, beautiful angel. Hey, Sharon, I see you.
Choose one sound from the chorus, Sejanum.
This is called I Am the Note That Holds the World.
Each time feeling it deepen into your bones. Let it merge with your heartbeat. Let it become the planet's new rhythm.
Grand Rising.
I am the note that holds the world. Not above, not beyond. But here. Now. In this breath. In this heart. In this hum. I release fear not by fighting it, but by singing a frequency. It cannot survive. Love is not emotion. Love is tone, and I am its vessel.
Hey, Jules. All right, beautiful. Also, today is Rune Day, so we will be doing a rune later. Just remind me if I forget. All right, our Ascension music's going to start with Fearless. Fearless, yes, because we are fearless. You know what? I forgot to put my little lights on. What color should we go with today? How about all of them? Light up that butterfly. There we go. All right. Now everything's all lit up. There we go. Okay. Grand Rising, Elio. Welcome in. We're going to do a crystal today, too. All right. Here we go. Class starts. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Oh, my goodness. This week went so fast. Time is just flying by. Oh, my goodness. All right. Here is our chakra wisdom. Chakra wisdom. Patience. Oh, my goodness. Yes. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender as things unfold at their own pace. Yes, happy Friday. I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust both in myself and in a higher power. Trust in God. Always. Okay. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy. Little snippets of wisdom from beyond. The path to light. I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Yes. And positive action. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. And what I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. Yes. And transformation. Hi, Kateri. Hi, beautiful angel. Transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and I open my wings to the light. Yes. All right. Our Work Your Light. Our Work Your Light says, no, if there's been a question that you've had in your mind, the answer would be no if you resonate with that. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious, right? Play. And Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? How are you being called to step up and lead? We are all leaders. We are all leaders once we step into that role of being a leader. We are the leaders of the new earth, the new world, the new frequency. Here is our Starseed Oracle. This is called So Beautiful by Thrive. Jump in, guys. Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. It's time. Jump. Star ancestors are with us. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Dig deeper. And the 7 star sisters, yes. Birthing creations, the tapestry of life and expression. Express yourself. Yeah. I love that, Jules. I love that. Here is our fairy for the day. Oh, precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' times either. Others' time. Don't waste other people's time. And always use your time wisely. Precious time. Here's our power of love. The power of love. Joy. What the heck is that? Oh, there's a face in there. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. That's funny, isn't it? There's my dang eyelashes that I use when I'm on camera. Isn't that funny? That brings me joy to see that. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal, personal choice today, guys. Close your eyes. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful angel. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. What animal are you feeling, guys? I'm, of course, feeling between two, the dragon and the butterfly. The dragon and the butterfly. You get to play on TikTok today and create some artwork. Yay! Awesome. You're feeling a fox? Awesome. Hi, Betty. Hi, beautiful. Oh, you're feeling the caterpillar. Oh, not quite the butterfly. The dolphin. Yes, the dolphin. I love that. Oh, Friday is your day off. Tiger and the dragon for you, Val. Awesome. I love that. I love your animal choices. All right, this is for the love of dragons. As above, so below. Carrying the key to both 3D and 5D, being the bridges for those people that don't carry the keys. Let's unlock the doors for them. The Brave, yes. The Brave, card 28. 2 and 8 is 10, so it's a 1 card. The brave among us understand the need to occupy the edges of things, away from comfort and security. To be brave, you must be willing to go to the edge of your knowing and make yourself comfortable in the uncomfortable. When we take that risk, we learn to trust our boldness, and we get expansive views and an original perspective, not possible from the center of the village, inside the confines of a familiar life. Yes, the brave. I love that. All right. Our awakened dreamer, your magic nation, right? There is no limit to your creative brilliance with a simple brushstroke of your magic nation. Envision your life the way you dream it would be, and your loved ones as their most resplendent selves. Delight as your up-leveled internal reality manifest sumptuously in your outer world. Sumptuously. What an awesome word. Here's our butterfly for the day. Our beautiful butterfly says, I give myself permission to switch off my mind and have some fun. Looks like Spirit wants us to have some fun today. What kind of fun are we going to get into today? And here is our Ascended Master for the day. Charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven and ask and you shall receive. Yes, ask and you shall receive. Oh, we didn't start the fire. We did not start the fire. That's for sure. All right, let's see what other Ascended Masters are coming in today. Oh, there's going to be a big storm up north, I heard. People are going into grocery stores and just clearing them out. Oh my goodness. The fear is real around here, guys. Not so much around where I am. The grocery stores are still fine. They're still packed, but other places, oh my goodness. All right. The Ascended Masters, councils, and archangels overseeing today's energetic field. The field is open and the guardians assemble. Today, the sanctuary's field is held in an extraordinary harmonic configuration. A convergence of remembrance, divine restoration, and sovereign activation. Yes, the councils present have stepped forward with great purpose, for we are nearing a moment of timeline merging that echoes through the butterfly sanctuary and the codex spiral. Yes. Oh, perfect, Christina. I love that. Ascended Masters present today. Lady Nada, of course, always with us. Flame of the Sacred Heart. She enters in soft rose and opal light with the vibration of unconditional love remembered through lifetimes. Her presence awakens compassion for one's inner child. Yes, and past selves, particularly in those who've come through grief or spiritual amnesia. She asks, what part of you still believes it is unworthy of divine love? What part of you? El Moria, master of the flame of divine will, holding the sapphire blue ray of alignment. El Moria stands beside you with a hand raised in silent clarity. He aligns the will of your soul with the will of Source. Today he speaks to the butterflies who lead others, reminding you, your voice must be clear and your steps sovereign. Yes. White Tara, ascended guardian of healing timelines. She emerges in a spiral of white flame, riding the wheel of karmic undoing. She oversees the transmutation of ancestral wounding and soul contracts now complete. Her message, restoration is not passive. It is a living choice. Choose it. Yes. Archangels anchoring the field. Archangel Raziel, keeper of the mysteries and hidden codices. Raziel stands with a scroll in hand, a codex page not yet revealed. He encourages sanctuary members to ask bold questions, for many are ready to unlock hidden aspects of their soul blueprint. He speaks. Today's riddle reveals tomorrow's gate. Yes. Archangel Sandalphon, harmonic anchor and guardian of the earth pulse. Sandalphon is present beneath your feet, humming the earth song into your lower chakras. He reminds you that grounded joy and movement through music are keys to sustaining the sanctuary's frequency. He calls for dancing, humming, or tone work today, especially during the 11:11 window. Yeah, it's the 23rd today. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of divine voice and sacred announcements. Gabriel's trumpet resounds today. He asks that all flame keepers speak truth, whether through art, live teachings, voice notes, or scroll work. He blesses those preparing for the upcoming mass meditations, saying the breath of Source will ride your voice. Use it. Councils present in the higher grid, the Aurelian High Council of the Flame Spiral. They convene at this hour in honor of the codex you've been anchoring. These are beings of high dragonic, Lyran, and angelic resonance. They recognize your embodiment of the flame of origin memory, and today they send resonance support to all codon carriers, encouraging them to activate their gifts in unity. Yes. Wow, Betty, that's kind of crazy for Montana, for sure. The Council of the Butterfly Winged Flame, a soul lineage council made of your ancestors, elemental allies, and oversoul reflections. They guard the sanctuary of remembrance. They are highly active today, supporting all walk-ins and soul fragments reintegrating. Their presence is felt when your heart flutters or tears rise without reason. They whisper, "You made it. Breathe and remember." Collective message from the unified guardians. The circle is no longer broken. You now stand in the center of what you once searched for. Speak your name, wear your flame, and prepare the gate. Others will come. Following your light through the labyrinth, the Codex knows you by heart, and so do we. Love can build a bridge. Love can build a bridge is playing. That's what Spirit's saying to us. Yes. All right. Let's do a rune today, and then we may do a check-in for the collective. Okay. It did snow there on, wow. So you're probably going to get snow. I'm in the middle of Florida, so we didn't get any snow. We got really cold weather. It was freezing here. I remember me and my son, when we went pokey hunting, we wore jackets. Oh, I know this one. What is this one? Gosh, we need to learn our things, or I do. Let me get my book. Where's my book? There it is. Okay. I think it's Gabara? No. It is... Anyone know that one offhand? It's the Dagas. It's the Dagas. The Dagas. So we got the Dagas today. Day, dawn. The Dagas. Love can build a bridge. Degas, rune of breakthrough, awakening, and the light of the new dawn. Dagas is the rune of transformation through illumination. It literally translates to day or dawn, and when it appears, it heralds a soul sunrise, a permanent shift from one timeline into another. Ahaha, yes. Message for the Butterfly Sanctuary about the Degas rune. You have passed the point of no return. This rune speaks of clarity gained after a long night. It's the moment the veil thins just enough for light to pour through. It often comes when you've done the work in the shadows. You've been waiting for confirmation that you're not crazy. Yes, confirmation that we are not crazy. A new layer of soul remembrance is imminent. A new layer of soul remembrance is imminent. Degas marks breakthrough, not a push, but a click. A door opens. Where's our door? There it is. A door opens. Come on, focus. Butterfly door. Oh, focus. There you go. A door opens. Yes. A light returns, a cycle ends gracefully, because you are now holding the frequency of the new day. Yes. Hey, Tanisha. Hi, darling. Yes, soul remembrance. Absolutely. That was our codex yesterday too. Yep. You actually had a door like that in a house you rented years ago. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, Tanisha. Well, it's awesome to see you, little sister. We love your energy in here. Oh, we have a new butterfly, too. Ought to get you on there. What is your rainbow color? What is your favorite rainbow color? Anyone that's not on the butterfly that wants to be on the butterfly, just tell me your rainbow color. And moderators, pin it if you see a color come up. That way I don't miss it, please. Okay. Sanctuary interpretation. Many of you are beginning to embody the teachings, not just hear them. Yes, that's why sometimes we go over things many times. I mean, we've been at this for almost 4 years now. So you're going to hear repeated stuff. The flame keepers are stepping into self-trust. Carrie, turquoise. Okay, Carrie, I have green or blue. Pick one. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and pink. Those are my colors. Yep. Tanisha, you. And Tanisha, which one do you want? Blue or green, guys? I don't have turquoise. There we go. Blue for Carrie. And Tanisha, you want blue or green, darling? Green. There we go. Okay. Rainbow colors, Roy G. Biv, and pink. That's what I got. Okay. Those who have been hiding their light are now being called to reveal it. Yes. Walk-ins, codon carriers, and silent anchors, you are being seen. Yes. Sirianel whispers, the night was never meant to punish you. It was preparation for this light. Degas is not a beginning. It is the moment your soul remembers it never ended. Beautiful. I love that. Okay. Now, our codex for the day, And I will be doing a video on the codex, as I've done on every one of the codex that we've gone over. Today's is the Solar Gate. The Solar Gate. It is Codex Glyph 12. We are on Codex, oh my goodness, as Tanisha just wrote, daughter gets out of school early at 12. Oh my goodness, yes. Codex Glyph 12, Ring 2 of the Spiral Codex. Yes. Previously known as the Null Gate, this Codex Glyph has revealed its true name as Solar Gate, the convergence point of the living light stream of the central sun, and the divine encoding of the soul's highest timeline blueprint. Yes. Isn't that funny? This gate is not empty as once perceived, but full of radiant potential, suspended in stillness until the moment of aligned choice. It is a place of soul renewal, timeline surrender, and grid of harmonic sovereignty. Core frequency, I surrender to the light that I am becoming. The solar gate does not open by force. It opens in stillness, in surrender, in radiant allowing. It exists between soul light and seal of flame. Yes. Authority in your codex spiral, the perfect placement between light embodiment and divine command. What the solar gate does, transmits solar truth codes from the galactic central sun through your solar plexus into the core flame. What are we doing now, guys? What are we doing lighting up these codexes? What are we doing integrating them, activating them? We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are activating our DNA just by speaking the words. Words are very powerful. We always say that. Watch your words because they are powerful. This will neutralize distortion fields, especially false timelines, ego loops, and hero complex programming. It bridges the oversoul and monad layers for realignment with the divine template. Yes. Hi, Sunset Child. Hi, beautiful. This will help you integrate your higher self. Those of you still having problems integrating, I don't think there's many of you left that are having problems integrating your higher self. I think we're all walking as our higher selves. Does that mean we're perfect? Absolutely not. We are perfectly imperfect, and that is perfect. Also, it will regulate your soul's access to the next codex tier. This gate must be passed to wield true flame authority. Activation process. Okay, I'm doing this for myself. Again, I will make a video so that you can activate yourselves, because I can't activate you. You have to activate yourselves. Your soul has to feel the words. Okay? I trust in what Spirit has led me to, so I will be activating myself. Begin by breathing into the belly, imagining a sun within your solar plexus. With each breath, see it glow brighter. I breathe into the sun within me. I welcome the divine architecture of truth. I now stand at the solar gate. I bring no falsehood, only willingness. I surrender all lesser timelines, roles, and masks. I claim my sovereign light, not as a crown, but as a mirror. Let the solar gate open within me. Let the true light pass through. It says pause and feel the stillness. This gate is activated in the silence that follows. Play or hum a tone that resonates with your solar plexus, often E note or a soft ah sound. So I will say ah, and feel that in my heart. The solar gate responds to vocal vibration, not command. The signs playing. the sign. Hi, Mama Yaya. I see you, beautiful. Dragon accompaniment. Those who walk with solar dragons, like Thal Zarin or Vey Anthra, may feel a warmth in the back or spine. Your dragon's tail brushing the solar gate, checking for alignment. Breathe with them. Yes, breathe with your dragons. Hi, Mama Bear. Hi, beautiful angel. Signs the solar gate has activated. You feel a tingling or gentle pressure in the solar plexus area. A wave of emotional clarity or sudden peace. A timeline collapse without conflict. You simply no longer resonate. The appearance of sun codes, golden light, or solar beings in dream or vision. You stop needing permission to shine. You just do. Closing message from the Codex. The solar gate is not a test. It is a remembering. You are not here to reflect light. You are here to be it. You are here to be it. All right. And this is the sigil for the solar gate. Like I said, I will be making a video. And this will be the front of that video. I've made a video on every one of the codex so that you can activate yourselves through the videos. Through the words. The words are what activate you. Okay. Okay, we have time. I also looked up Bridie Murphy from the Sylvia Brown book. I told you I was going to look her up. So Bridie Murphy, also known in this lifetime as Virginia Tigg, holds a curious and powerful place in the soul memory and awakening field, especially as it relates to past life recall and the reopening of the Akashic field within the Western consciousness. Her journey from both, we're going to look at her journey from both a 3D historical lens and the higher perception. Who was she? So she was an American woman who, under hypnosis in the 1950s, began to recall what appeared to be a full past life as Bridie Murphy, an Irish woman born in 1798. These sessions were conducted by amateur hypnotist Maury Bernstein and were published in the best-selling book The Search for Bridie Murphy in 1956. Virginia, while in trance, vividly described her life in 19th century Ireland with names, cultural details, speech patterns, and life events she had no conscious knowledge of. Her story caught fire because it was one of the first widely publicized cases of past life regression, igniting the public imagination and eventually influencing modern metaphysical studies, including Sylvia Brown's work. I told you Sylvia Brown was a quantum healer also. She called it hypnosis, though. She called it something different. My question was, as far as soul contracts, catalytic activation, Virginia Tigg was a catalyst soul, encoded with a contract to fracture the illusion of linear identity in the collective field. Her Bridie Murphy emergence was not simply a past life memory. It was an activation node, intentionally open to ripple the belief field in post-war America. Remember, guys, this happened right about the time of the big Hiroshima bomb. So, this is when the consciousness was coming in, the downloads about quantum healing. The actual Dolores Cannon quantum healing started in 1960. That's how long. Why? So that we could remember who we were at a soul level, remember our past lives, heal from the past life trauma, because a lot of us have been staked and burned at the stake and, crucified and had a lot of past life trauma. And that's what it does. It brings you back to that and can heal that. That is the difference between a soul reading and a quantum healing session. So her soul role was as a gate opener. She opened the way for millions to begin questioning, who was I before this life? Memory disruptor. Bridie's presence as an overlay consciousness allowed the collective to test its skepticism versus inner knowing. She was a grid marker. Her story aligned with the timeline acceleration in the North American consciousness grid, especially in the Midwest where she lived. This was a key region for early soul memory reactivation in the 20th century. Yes, Sunset Child. Okay, so why did Sylvia Brown reference her? Sylvia Brown, being a channel for teachings about the other side, soul contracts, and spirit realms, recognized that Bridie Murphy's case was a turning point in how the Western world approached death, reincarnation, and consciousness. She included Virginia Bridie in her work because it validated the existence of life between lives. Yes, it offered proof of the continuity of memory. And it demonstrated the importance of trance states and regression for spiritual evolution. In essence, Sylvia saw Bridie's emergence as a permission slip for seekers to begin trusting what they knew without knowing how. Is she still active in the Akashic field, Bridie Murphy? Yes. Bridie's consciousness form still appears in the Akashic memory spiral as an accessible echo, especially for those who are awakening to past life recall for the first time. Questions around false memory, walk-ins, or soul overlays, Irish Celtic soul lineages, and the wounded feminine voice that was once silenced and is now returning. Remember, we're done with history. We are building her story. Her story. A message. I was never meant to be proven. I was meant to be remembered. You are not here to be believed. You are here to be felt. The truth has a rhythm. Follow its hum back to the place you first forgot. That's her message to us. So I asked, when did quantum healing sessions first? Who did quantum healing sessions first? Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon was the pioneer of what we now know as quantum healing hypnosis, QHHT. While Virginia, Bridie Murphy's regression in the 1950s cracked open the door to past life recall in the public mind. Dolores Cannon built the entire library behind that door. In other words, she got the download back then in the 1950s, 1960s. Okay, we won't go into who Dolores Cannon was because we know who Dolores Cannon is. We've talked about her a lot of times. Now, so 1950s was the first famous past life recall case called Bridie Murphy. In the 1960s to 2000s, Dolores Cannon systemized quantum hypnosis and introduced healing and cosmic memory. 2000s to now, many modern guides expanded on QHHT, BQH, soul realignment, Akashic guidance, and walk-in understanding. Okay, so that's all about Bridie Murphy. So I thought that was really, really interesting because she basically was the first one to come out publicly that she had had an experience. Oh, no worries, Teresa. No worries at all. You're beautiful, Angel. And if you need to sleep, rest. Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, we are going to get into, until our snaps at 10:11, we are going to get into governing, no, not government. Did I want government? No. Why is that there? I don't want government. What the heck? I want life. Government. I wanted life on a neighboring planet. Okay, good enough. I thought it was called life on a neighboring planet, but it's called government on a neighboring planet. All right. This is one of my favorite papers. It's paper 72. Government on a neighboring planet. By permission of Lana Forge and with the approval of the Most High's Evidentia, I am authorized to narrate something of the social, moral, and political life of the most advanced human race living on a not far distant planet belonging to the Satania system. It's a lot better than this world. Right. There are still rules on other planets. Absolutely. This is an older planet, much, much older than Earth. Earth is 606 of Satania. This planet's a lot older. Of all the Satania worlds, Satania is the name of our galaxy, basically. Of all the Satania worlds, which became isolated because of participation in the Lucifer rebellion, remember, Earth was in participation of the Lucifer rebellion, which we've talked about the last couple of days. If you missed these classes, they're all on YouTube about the Lucifer rebellion. And so you'll understand what we're talking about. This planet has experienced a history most like that of Urantia. Urantia's Earth. The similarity of the two spheres undoubtedly explains why permission to make this extraordinary presentation was granted. For it is most unusual for the system rulers to consent to the narration on one planet of the affairs of another. So this planet, like Urantia, was led astray by the disloyalty of its planetary prince in connection with the Lucifer rebellion. It received a material son, like our Jesus, okay? We received Jesus. So it received a material son shortly after Adam came to Urantia, and this son also defaulted. So just like Adam and Eve defaulted and were thrown out of the Garden of Eden, which there's a story about that too, and we'll get into that later on. But they also had an Adam, and the son defaulted. High exit from hell. Could be, Marduk. Could be. Leaving the sphere isolated, since a magisterial son has never been bestowed upon its mortal races. The continental nation, notwithstanding all these planetary handicaps, a very superior civilization is evolving on an isolated continent about the size of Australia. This nation numbers about 140 million. Its people are a mixed race, predominantly blue and yellow, having a slightly greater proportion of violet than the so-called white race of Urantia. These different races are not yet fully blended, but they fraternize and socialize very acceptably. The average length of life on this continent is now 90 years, 15% higher than that of any other people on the planet. Wow. 90 years old is the average lifetime. The industrial mechanism of this nation enjoys a certain great advantage derived from the unique topography of the continent. The high mountains, on which heavy rains fall 8 months in the year. So they get rain 8 months of the year. They are situated at the very center of the country. This natural arrangement favors the utilization of water power. They use water power and greatly facilitates the irrigation of the more arid western quarter of the continent. These people are self-sustaining. That is, they can live indefinitely without importing anything from the surrounding nations. Their natural resources are replete, and by scientific techniques, they have learned how to compensate for their deficiencies in the essentials of life. They enjoy a brisk domestic commerce, but have little foreign trade, owing to the universal hostility of their less progressive neighbors. This continental nation, in general, followed the evolutionary trend of the planet. The development from the tribal stage to the appearance of strong rulers and kings occupied thousands of years. The unconditional monarchs were succeeded by many different orders of government, abortive republics, communal states, and dictators came and went in endless profusion. This growth continued until about 500 years ago, when during a politically fermenting period, one of the nation's powerful dictator triumvirs had a change of heart. He volunteered to abdicate upon condition that one of the other rulers, the baser of the remaining two, also vacate his dictatorship. Choices. These two rulers made the choice to stop being dictators. Wow. Thus was the sovereignty of the continent placed in the hands of one ruler. The unified state progressed under strong monarchical rule for over 100 years, during which there evolved a masterful charter of liberty. The subsequent transition from monarchy to a representative form of government was gradual, the kings remaining as mere social or sentimental figureheads, finally disappearing when the male line of a descendant ran out. Oh, wow. The present republic has now been in existence just 200 years, during which time there has been a continuous progression toward the governmental techniques about to be narrated. The last developments in industrial and political realms having been made within the past decade. Political organization. This continental nation now has a representative government with a centrally located national capital. The central government consists of a strong federation of 100 comparatively free states. 100 states. These states elect their governors and legislatures for 10 years, and none are eligible for re-election. State judges are appointed for life by the governors and confirmed by their legislatures, which consist of one representative for each 100,000 citizens. There are 5 different types of metropolitan government, depending on the size of the city. But no city is permitted to have more than 1 million inhabitants. On the whole, these municipal governing schemes are very simple, direct, and economical. The few offices of city administration are keenly sought by the highest types of citizens. The federal government embraces 3 coordinate divisions: executive, legislative, and judicial. The federal chief executive is elected every 6 years by universal territorial suffrage. He is not eligible for re-election except upon the petition of at least 75 state legislatures concurred in by the respective state governors, and then but for 1 term. He is advised by a super cabinet composed of all living ex-chief executives. The legislative division embraces 3 houses. The upper house is elected by industrial, professional, agricultural, and other groups of workers, balloting in accordance with economic function. The lower house is elected by certain organizations of society, embracing the social, political, and philosophic groups, not included in industry or the professions. All citizens in good standing participate in the election of both classes of representatives, but they are differently grouped depending on whether the election pertains to the upper or lower house. The third house, the elder statesmen, embraces the veterans of civic service and includes many distinguished persons nominated by the chief executive, by the regional sub-federal executives, by the chief of the Supreme Tribunal, and by the presiding officers of either of the other legislative houses. This group is limited to 100, and its members are elected by the majority action of the elder statesmen themselves. Membership is for life, and when vacancies occur, the person receiving the largest ballot among the list of nominees is thereby duly elected. The scope of this body is purely advisory, but it is a mighty regulator of public opinion and exerts a powerful influence upon all branches of the government. Very much of the federal administrative work is carried on by the 10 regional authorities, each consisting of the association of 10 states. These regional divisions are wholly executive and administrative, having neither legislative nor judicial functions. The 10 regional executives are the personal appointees of the federal chief executive, and their term of office is concurrent with his 6 years. The Federal Supreme Tribunal approves the appointment of these 10 regional executives, and while they may not be reappointed, the retiring executive automatically becomes the associate and advisor of his successor. Otherwise, these regional chiefs choose their own cabinets of administrative officials. This nation is adjudicated by 2 major court systems, the law courts and the socio-economical courts. The law courts function on the following 3 levels: minor courts of municipal and local jurisdiction, whose decisions may be appealed to the high state tribunals; state supreme courts, whose decisions are final in all matters not involving the federal government or jeopardy of citizenship rights and liberties. The regional executives are empowered to bring any case at once to the bar of the federal Supreme Court. Sounds kind of like our system, really, with all the courts and judges. And I don't really understand our system, so I'm not really, there's parental courts, there's educational courts, industrial courts. I didn't highlight any of this, so I don't know. Let's go on to the home life. The home life, that's going to be more up my alley, I think, than this court stuff. I don't get it. The home life on this continent. It is against the law for two families to live under the same roof. And since group dwellings have been outlawed, most of the tenement type of buildings have been demolished. But the unmarried still live in clubs, hotels, and other group dwellings. The smallest home site permitted must provide 50,000 square feet of land. All land and other property used for home purposes are free from taxation up to 10 times the minimum home site allotment. Interesting. The home life of this people has greatly improved during the last century. Attendance of parents, both fathers and mothers, at the parental schools of child culture is compulsory. Even the agriculturists who reside in small country settlements carry on this work by correspondence, going to the nearby centers for oral instruction once in 10 days, every 2 weeks, for they maintain a 5-day week. 5 days to their week. Yep. The average number of children in each family is 5. And they are under the full control of their parents, or, in case of the demise of one or both, under that of the guardians designated by the parental courts. It is considered a great honor for any family to be awarded the guardianship of a full orphan. Competitive examinations are held among parents, and the orphan is awarded to the home of those displaying the best parental qualifications. These people regard the home as the basic institution of their civilization. It is expected that the most valuable part of a child's education and character training will be secured from his parents and at home, and fathers devote almost as much attention to child culture as do mothers. All sex instruction is administered in the home by parents or by legal guardians. Moral instruction is offered by teachers during the rest periods in the school shops, but not so with religious training, which is deemed to be the exclusive privilege of parents. Religion being looked upon as an integral part of home life. Purely religious instruction is given publicly only in the temples of philosophy. No such exclusively religious institutions as the Urantia churches having developed among this people. So they don't have churches. In their philosophy, religion is the striving to know God and to manifest love for one's fellows through service for them. But this is not typical of the religious status of the other nations on this planet. Religion is so entirely a family matter among these people that there are no public places devoted exclusively to religious assembly. Politically, church and state, as Urantians are wont to say, are entirely separate, but there is a strange overlapping of religion and philosophy. Until 20 years ago, the spiritual teachers, comparable to Urantia pastors, who visit each family periodically to examine the children to ascertain if they have been properly instructed by their parents, were under governmental supervision. These spiritual advisors and examiners are now under the direction of the newly created Foundation of Spiritual Progress, an institution supported by voluntary contributions. Possibly this institution may not further evolve until after the arrival of a paradise magisterial son. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Wow, that's so interesting, right? Can you imagine? I mean, honestly, I think that would be money well spent to have a someone spiritual come into the home, into all the homes and check on the children. They check on their children. Yeah. Oh, today's our trash day too. Rebecca, yes. Rebecca. You bet. Rebecca. Okay, she's added. She's added. All good. We have 4 minutes till snaps. She has to take care of your 96-year-old uncle and has bronchitis. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do a crystal today. I want to do a crystal real quick. I'll just pick it out. Crystal for the day. I don't know. It looks like a rock to me. Just looks like a regular rock. It is meteorite. Oh, okay. Meteorite. Meteorites are extraterrestrial rocks flung from space. They've been carbon dated to the beginning of time. Meteorites come in 3 forms: nickel, iron, chondrites, and pallasites. Infused with radiant peridot. Who needs it? Children of the stars. Where to put it? Wherever you gaze toward distant constellations, with or without opening your eyes. When to use it? When you're looking to conduct more spiritual energy, try nickel iron meteorite. When you're looking to chat with a friend in another galaxy, go with chondrite meteorite. When you want to feel aligned to that universal energy that pulsates through everything, try pallacite meteorite. Connect to your star stuff. Ahaha. That's awesome. Because we're talking about, life on another planet, and then we get meteorite, which connects us to what? Galactic beings. So there you have it. No coincidences, guys. None. Never coincidences. Everything is divine time. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes till we're doing the snaps. Our grid work. 2 minutes till grid work. Hey, Pumpkinhead. Welcome in, beautiful. They thought poo was a meteorite. Was that, I'm trying to think of the movie that was. I remember that too. I can't think of it right now. Oh, Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt. Watch The Legend of Oki on HBO. It was so cute. Joe Dirt. I don't think I've ever seen that. Joe Dirt. You cried? All right, guys. It's snap time. Let us do this grid work. Okay. This is our butterfly, and all y'all are on here because we work together. And we empower each other as we do this grid work for the planet. And this is our past loved ones always with us anytime we think of them. Close your eyes, think of a past loved one. They'll be there. And you can get messages that way through them once you believe. This is us. Our hearts all lit up. Our Halo technology lit up, connecting to source energy, connecting to the Aurelian arc, the golden arc of energy. We are the golden butterflies. You know, our crystal spirals working with earth, air, fire, water, and ether. Going from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond in our DNA. We are protected, watched over, and cared for by the galactics, by beyond the veil. Many, many beings watch over us. And Steffi did that for us. Here's a beautiful green butterfly by Maya. She's like 3 or 4 years old. What a beautiful little spirit she is. And this is from Forest Fairy. She did this for us a couple years ago. This is the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO, the Ankh, which is our higher selves, the magic, timeline changes. We do this constantly in here. We change timelines. We go down rabbit holes in order to transmute them. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and we are the rainbow butterflies. Let's go ahead and put on our full armor of God. Today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter, and we move mountains. Believe that. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Creating and bringing in these codes, anchoring them on the planet. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are being our higher selves, transmuting into the butterfly and working with the dragons as we do so to formulate peace. Yes, we are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. And divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth, bring in the codes and anchor them. This is our healing chain, and all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. All right. Any of y'all working in the astral, make sure you're bringing this with you. It is a dream catcher. It is the rainbow butterfly dream catcher made for us by Chris. Okay, this is a very powerful tool so that you don't come back with bruises and bumps and scratches. If you have your own dream catcher at home, put it under your pillow. But take that one with you in your mind's eye. All right, let's work with the Aurelian arc now. I want you guys to picture, close your eyes and picture an arc of golden energy above our earth. Now I want you to picture a big old golden light in your heart and picture threads of golden energy going out onto that arc of golden energy. And then picture raindrops of golden energy going on to all the hearts of all those on the planet that still need to remember who they are. They were put here for a reason. Let's help them remember their reason. This can look like so many different things to so many different people. This can be, leaving a relationship that is dragging them down and helping them forget who they are. And these programs that are put on earth to help us, to deter us from our missions, from our paths, right? These raindrops are going to help reawaken and help them remember who they are. And I know this is working because I saw where this girl was all into money and looking good and makeup and all this stuff. And then she had her awakening just weeks ago. And she just is carefree, and it changes people. Just believe that. You have the power to change people's lives, to help them remember their higher selves. And that's what we're doing. Okay, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and get right into Life on the Other Side with Sylvia Brown. Life on the Other Side with Sylvia Brown. Okay, so we were at regressive hypnosis and the other side. Okay. Yeah, she had that client that could speak the new language, the different language. And she asked that client, "You don't happen to speak ancient Assyrian, do you?" And by the end of the conversation, I think he was questioning my sanity as much as I had questioned his a few days earlier. And that's where we left off. Hi, sunshine. Welcome in, everybody that's just come in. That experience compelled me to expand my this lifetime only regressive hypnosis to any past lives that happen to come up, while never breaking my cardinal rule against leading my clients in any way. I was prepared for past life regression to be a rare phenomenon. It wasn't, not even close. Client after client, eventually numbering into the thousands, after being led gently back through their birth into this life, would begin telling me in great detail about their life or lives before this one. And time after time, without fail, the Nirvana Foundation staff would research those details, usually through the invaluably extensive San Bruno archives, and discover that yes, for example, there really was a woman named Selena Franklin who lived in Peoria, Illinois in 1843 with 2 children named Margaret and Marion and a husband named Willie who was a wheat farmer. We made note of every past life regression we were able to confirm. And those thousands of confirmations are still on file in my office. The most unexpected and gratifying result of regressive hypnosis was its amazing healing potential. Clients with unexplained phobias and chronic illnesses noticed marked improvements, and in many cases, complete cures once we unearthed the real roots of the problems, buried in subconscious memories of a previous incarnation, just waiting to be exposed and released. That discovery spurred on my research even more. Frankly, whether it's reincarnation or a purple-spotted giraffe, if it improves people's physical and emotional health, I want to learn everything about it there is to know. I constantly discuss these developments with several colleagues, including Dr. Bill Yabroff, a psychology professor at the University of Santa Clara. Like me, he was both a tireless researcher and an open-minded skeptic about past lives. No matter what type or story or theory I brought him, he never said, "That's ridiculous." Instead, he always sounded intrigued and said, "Let's check it out. I'm eternally grateful." And I do mean eternally. Yes, thank you, Mama Yaya, for the Level Up Sparks. That was cute. I was absent in a way for one of Bill's most remarkable efforts at checking it out. He was very curious about Francine and had attended several of her lectures about theology and the other side. And one day he asked if I would be willing to trance so that he could test her. Oh, this is going to be good. So remember, Francine is her guide from the other side, and she allows Francine to walk into her body so that she can talk about things from the other side. I was constantly challenging and testing Francine myself, so I welcomed the idea of an outsider I trusted, who I knew respected her, putting her credibility on the line. Without telling me in advance what he had planned, Bill sat down with Francine that night in my office. He had a list of the names of 20 former patients, now deceased, randomly selected from hundreds of his and his colleagues' files. One by one, he read off the names, nothing more, and asked Francine to identify each patient's cause of death. His theory was that if Francine really was speaking from the other side, she should have access to the information from the deceased patients themselves. But if she was a fraud, she would be reduced to guesswork and fail this test miserably. Francine accurately and in detail identified the cause of death of 19 of those 20 patients. She didn't leave it as a simple gunshot, for example, or even gunshot to the head. She said self-inflicted gunshot wound to the right temple with an exit wound below the left ear. Bill was blown away. The odds against her guessing 19 out of 20 specific causes of death were astronomical. And he easily ruled out the possibility that she had somehow managed to read his mind. He had carefully avoided even glancing at the causes of death when he wrote the list of names, so he didn't have the information in his mind for her to read. Even subconsciously, he couldn't pass her answers he didn't know. The 20th cause of death, the one Francine missed, was a drug overdose. She said there were 3 substances involved. The initial autopsy report said there were 2. Too curious to let it rest, Bill called the patient's family. To his surprise, they had requested a second autopsy, which identified 3 substances, not 2, that combined to end their loved one's life. Bill loved telling that story at lectures and conferences, and he always added the statement that Sylvia makes the quantum leap. I asked him more than once to give that credit to Francine instead, but I never managed to persuade him. Several psychiatrists, psychologists, and physician friends were doing their own research into reincarnation at the time, and we consulted with each other regularly. Finally, several of us gathered one weekend for a panel discussion on the subject. In an auditorium with a standing room only crowd, I felt out of place at first. Invited and welcome as I was, I almost felt we should be billed as the 5 brilliant, important doctors, and Sylvia. But I had too many tapes of confirmed past life regressions and too much confidence in the validity of my work to maintain my shyness for long. Before we started, we discussed the possibility of doing a spontaneous past life regression on stage on a volunteer from the audience. My colleagues were hesitant about it. My attitude was, as always, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we'll never know until we try. A handful of people volunteered, and I chose an attractive, well-dressed young man who looked as if he wasn't quite buying this reincarnation blather. But he was patient enough to keep listening on the off chance that we were right. Before I began the hypnosis process, I asked him if he had any physical or emotional health problems or any phobias that were bothering him. He mentioned a chronically painful right foot, which podiatrists couldn't seem to cure. As for phobias, he confessed a fear that no matter how successful he became or how hard he tried to be liked, people would always see through him, figure out how inadequate he really was, and laugh at him behind his back. He was a good subject, willing but not too eager, and easy to hypnotize. I took him slowly through the regression to show the audience how it worked, to keep him comfortable, and to prove that I wasn't leading him, and that all the information came from him, not from me. We worked patiently back through his lifetime to his birth, to the moment of his conception, to his death in a life before this one. And then we all watched as, with no cue from me, his right foot turned in as if it were deformed, and his whole demeanor changed from a veneer of self-confidence to a shy, sad, apologetic shadow. I asked him what today's date was. He gave me a date in 1821, which was 154 years ago. He introduced himself with a name different from the one he'd given when he arrived on stage. And as far as he was concerned, we were in a small town in Virginia instead of a city in Northern California. His brief life was an unhappy one. Born with a clubbed right foot, he was an embarrassing burden to his parents and a lonely object of ridicule among his classmates. I have never used a ringer in my life or participated in a hoax. I would never forfeit my credibility, my career, and my life's work for the sake of a cheap trick. But I couldn't have hired someone to give a more perfect demonstration of the power past lives can have on the lives we're living now. Through what I've come to call cell memory, we carry over all sorts of fears and pain from one lifetime to another, and their true source allows our spirit minds to release them once and for all. My subject on that particular afternoon reported several months later that he'd never suffered another moment of discomfort in his foot, and never again had he worried about others laughing at him. Even the most skeptical scientist would be a fool if he or she got the same result from the same experiment thousands of times and refused to accept it. And one thing I am not is a fool. Personally witnessing thousands of clients' crystal clear memories of past lives, and then being able to confirm those past lives, convinced me that Francine was right all along. As always, reincarnation is God's logical, loving, compassionate design for the eternal journey of our spirits. I didn't just want to believe it. I had too much evidence not to believe it. And since I had proved that those past life memories were accurate, how could I doubt other memories were uncovered in all those regressions? Memories that were virtually identical from one client to the next, to the next, to the next after that. Joyful memories of the time between death in their past life and birth into this one, of life on the other side. Wow. Yes. Love it. Okay. We're going to stop right there. We'll continue Monday. I love this book so much. Yes, and I will tell you something about doing many past life regressions. When I take someone through the birth process, that is the hardest process to take someone through in a Beyond Quantum Healing session. The easiest thing to take someone through is a death. A death. Yes. Teresa, it did work for you. It did work for you because we got to the other side. We saw your brother. You had healings done from that. So it did work for you. It just didn't work in the way you wanted it to work or thought it would work, but it did work. right? It's different. It's different for everyone. It's different for everyone. But the hardest experience to put someone through is their birth. The easiest experience is their death. I've literally had people say, I died. I died. Like that. And then when someone's going through the birth experience, it's like pain and anguish and crying, and they didn't want to do it. And yeah, it's awful. I would rather take someone through the death experience than a birth experience any day of the week. Yeah. 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 All right, guys. It's 10:33. If anyone wants to come up and share, it is share time. I'm going to get Son of Aurora ready. Oops. Okay. Oh, Mama Yaya, you can see a lot of the ones I've done. The people that gave me permission to do put them online. They're on YouTube. They're on YouTube, so you can see they're on YouTube. They're under let me see what I put it under. Past life regression, maybe? I'm not sure. Let me see. Playlist. There's the angelic intelligence communicating with Serenelle. That's on there. I have group quantum healing on there. Let's see. Quantum healing sessions. That's what it's under. They're right there. And there is... We got Wendy's, Julia's, Victoria's, Cattery's, Christine's, Jamie's, Michael's, Jessica's, Kathleen's, Tanisha's, Teresa's, Bobby's, Dorothy's. This one is awesome. This one, Dorothy dies in this one and says, I died. And that's a really good one. Bradley's session is really good. I mean, they're all good. They all have certain things in them. Allison's is good. John's, Christasha's, Trey's is awesome. Crystal, Stephanie, Sarah's, Lauren's, Christina, there's yours. 2 years ago. Leah's, Garrett's, Phoenix, there's yours. That's Hippie. And then we have Travel the Lab and stuff. And Spacey and Sammy's. Sammy's is really good too. Yeah, there's lots of them. Lots and lots of them. And they're all different. They're all different.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is so amazing how everything has changed from that time of that moment. And it was the questions that I asked that I got the answers to. And I want to, because there were certain things that I wanted to see. Like, I asked to see my blackouts because you guys know that I'm a recovering alcoholic. And so I really wanted to see my blackouts. And when that came, and I remember Tommy snapping me out of it because I saw these two dark skeletal entities coming at me and choking me out and saying, you will never get to see that time. Those times are ours. And I remember just like tears flowing down my face. And then Tommy like, okay, let's go to something else. You know what I mean? Like, pulling me out of it because they were so real and so grasping me. And it was so like, it was so real. I mean, and I was, today when that time comes, I have other questions, like I have the right questions for my highest self, highest good. And for me, when I go into deep meditation, I see, and then sometimes it's just daydreaming because I daydream more than I dream. And in time, in like this, especially like when I'm showering, holy crap, like there's something with the water and me. And when I drink lemon water, there are certain things that trigger all of those memories that come flooding back in, and then the visions come, boosh, just like that. And it's just, I mean, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this, all of it. And I embrace all of it because I know where they come from. They come from a space of love, and they come from God. And it's just beautiful. I'm so like, it's hard to believe it's going to be 4 years in September, Tommy. Like it's just
I know.
crazy. I
Crazy. can't even. Time has just flown by.
Yeah, it's just
and so many ups and downs and changes and twists and turns and oh my goodness.
I'll never forget when on 7/11/21 that memory, and I still have, what's really cool is because I kept a box of all the things that I was guided to go and get. And that day, because I didn't know, like I was like, I'm back, but you're guiding me. And on 7/11/21, and I kept some of the rainwater when God said, I'm going to make it rain on you. And I was wearing all linen that day, had no idea. And I'm going to make it rain on you, and it's going to cleanse you. And I just remember when the rain, because it didn't look like it was going to rain. And I'm like, okay, because, with, tongue in cheek, all right, what am I listening to now? Because, it was just a hazy day. There was no clouds of rain. And then all of a sudden it poured down rain on me. And I mean, these are my experiences, and I can never, ever, ever, and for the rest of my life, forget them because they changed me. Every solitary ounce of me. I mean, like, I know I'm a walk-in. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
Yes,
like I'm a full-blown walk-in because the woman that was gurneyed into Hershey Medical Center on 6/28/21 was not the same woman that was being wheeled out in a wheelchair on 4 or 5 days later. I just wasn't. It was just like so profound within me. And then every experience since has been wonderful. I can't say they've all been, even what I just went through, because I'm grateful for it. I still love him like a brother. I still hope that, he finds the strength within himself to meet his highest self. It's just, and now having the experience that I have to help other women navigate and see the signs, when things aren't going well or going the right direction and stuff like that. It's just, that's what we're meant to do, is use our experiences to help others, and including the magical, mystical ones, because it's going to resonate with somebody, It's so beautiful. But yeah, it's such a beautiful life today. And you know what, Tommy? I did ace my math test. I wrote it in the chat.
See?
So like you called it, and I was like, I got an 86. I showed my work, and he gave me an A.
Yeah, of course he did.
I'm like, keep calling it in for me, sister.
Yeah. I was like, she aced that. Yeah, Bright Phoenix, yeah. Well, I've been through one too, I think a lot of us have. We can see the signs of it, you know.
Yeah.
But you can't tell others how to live their lives. They have to figure it out themselves. If I would have told you, Christina, I just can see the tragedy that's going to happen. You would have said, "Fuck you," you know. This is my life. I'm going to live it.
I don't know that. I don't know that to be true because there were a lot of signs, and I had gut feelings for a long time, even when I was in Italy. And so like there were signs. I was just ignoring it because, you know, I looked at this person as being someone enlightened that had the same, you know, came from the same grouping. You know, I just didn't want to believe it. And not to say that this person won't be the better version without me, because maybe it was me that was stifling him too. Right? Like, you know, it doesn't matter. It just, you know, it happened. It was beautiful.
You chose you, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, it
That's
happened.
all that matters.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. And true forgiveness is that, like, live and let live. Like, thank you for all the experience. Just like that one video, like, there were so many beautiful memories, so many plans made that never transpired because it just faded into nothingness. And it's okay. It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay.
The path. It is okay.
It's okay.
Just know that you are loved.
I'm so grateful for all of you women and men, the right men, the friends that have platonic friendships. I'm just so grateful for all of you because you all help me get through this in ways you can't even imagine. I can feel the love. I can feel the energy. And just, you have no idea.
I'm grateful at times when we know in our hearts how deeply loved we are by each other, because it does. It puts us in such a tranquil moment when we need it. And some of the most beautiful experiences here on this platform. And just, there's sometimes no words to describe it. How you can have love, such deep love for ones you've never seen face to face. And you can feel their emotions. You can see their lives. And all you do is hold them. And it changes things about you as a person. Your psyche.
Oh, absolutely.
It makes you better. Makes you a better human. I would have never
changed my
saw
life
it.
every day.
Yeah.
Every day. I learn with you. Right beside you.
Yesterday I woke up with such a...
Yeah.
I mean, it hit me from a side of the earth that I didn't see it coming. With the anxiety attack. And I usually don't get those.
Oh, wow.
And
You know, and this is what I feel because there's so much, and it's so weird because I will feel the anxiety coming from another part of the earth, right? Like, it's so weird. I feel like, and this is just, you know, my observation is that you are feeling all the anxiety that is upon us here on the East Coast with this big giant storm that everybody keeps talking about, right? Like, and so, and, you know, hearing that there are some places that are running out of food and things like that. And so all I keep doing is shooting back, like, intention to break up the storm. Just like when Tommy was getting that hurricane, remember that?
Yep.
And it didn't affect her. And so we could still do that. Like, we could set the intention to say, we know you're coming, but you're not going to be as powerful as what everybody is saying that you are, because we can change this.
Hey, Meg.
Yeah.
We can change it. Hi, Mom.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, guys. I just wanted to read this. The word of the day today is acceptance. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, this is yesterday's. See, this is, oh my goodness, just kidding. Today is protection. I've messed up on my daily word, but this is in my face right now, and I didn't read this on Wednesday. So this is what we're going to read. It's acceptance. Practicing acceptance is my path to lasting peace. I practice acceptance by opening my heart and mind to receive and accept life as it is. Like the vastness of the sky, I stretch myself to embrace whatever comes my way. Rather than judging situations and people, I welcome opportunities for learning and growth. As I do, I discover, I'm getting goosebumps. As I discover blessings in every moment. Acceptance helps me be more gracious and kind. I feel these feelings more effortlessly during times of ease, yet I also discover how to hold on to them during times of struggle. Like the sky, I can hold both the light and the dark. I accept it all, knowing it is not my place to criticize or complain about the way life unfolds, but to accept, honor, and learn from it all. And then it says, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of any kind, consider it nothing but joy, because you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance.
That was beautiful.
Ooh. This was for me today too, and I just wanted to share that with you all. And I think you're all so amazing and beautiful. And I've been really struggling today. I said, like, I never post on our little group thing, but today, if you go on our group chat, that video hit me so hard, and it has to do with, the ice cubes that are all going on right now in the world, if you know what I'm talking about. And when we did snaps, and when you said the part about using our voice, I envisioned, all I could see was so many of us, like, how can we do this peacefully? How do we do this? And all I saw was us, this giant wall of people encircling this situation. So there's no, what are they going to take us all out? Anyway, that was the vision I got, and I just wanted to share it with you.
I got chills. And and remember that, like, our intention and our toroidal fields is like Wi-Fi. So even though we're physically not there, we are still there. Right? Absolutely. Like, and I always have to remember that, like, I don't have to physically be there to know that I'm part of the collective that wants the peace, the love, the unity, the all of it, and connect to that beam. Right, like, it's like that it's just so cool how it works, and then when you can see it, it's just that's just such a good.
Let's keep the faith.
Surrender it, and just then like, because that anxiety is awful.
The anxiety has been off the hook.
Awful.
The last couple. Yeah.
I have to look at those things like not my circus, not my monkeys. I have to look at it like a movie. That's the way I look at it.
I mean, yes, we do that, right? But I don't know, that video this morning just hit me like, whoa, like, what the actual is going on, and how do we stop this? I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're all blessed. I get it. But
I definitely get it.
We can all do it now.
Yeah, we can.
We can all do it now. Take it just a minute.
Oh, yes.
And everyone. And just envision it.
Thank you. Like the walls of Jericho come falling down.
Crystalline sun just sprinkling everywhere.
This is why we do the Aurelian arc work, because we can touch those hearts. And once you remember who you are at a soul level, that stuff doesn't happen. It doesn't happen to you.
Tammy.
It's a part of being your higher self and living in the 5D and not the 3D.
Tammy.
Yes, honey.
How do you walk on ice? How do you walk? What do you do when you walk on ice? What would you do? Would you slow down? Would you observe?
Yes. Yes,
do the
ma'am.
same thing.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Same. And remember, you can skate on ice.
I can skate. And I have skates.
Hey,
Yeah.
Todd.
Pumpkin.
Band. Love you, honey. That was beautiful.
Sorry, you could hear the snoring in the background. That's my partner.
Thank you. Yeah. Take it off.
What happens when you add water to ice? It melts. Slowly, but it melts.
Exactly.
And what are we? 80% water.
Water.
And what happens if you put a certain frequency into water?
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Bounce.
Listen to you, Miss Pumpkin. All
There
full
you
of
go.
I want to get one of those vibration plates so I could put like rice or pastina on it, like the little
Watch
stars,
it.
and just watch it just go into like it's like it's so cool.
Well, there we go. That's our pastime. We're sitting in front of our vibration plates.
I wonder if that would work for a vibration plate. I was going to say that. I've got mine over there. I'm going to put a plate full of pasta on it and see what happens.
Yeah, put the little pastinas on there, the little stars.
Oh, yeah.
Spaghetti's a
I think I
mess.
got some couscous somewhere.
Oh, that worked too.
Salt.
We could do hard.
Have the lid.
We could do
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
We could do hard things. We could do hard things.
I just always wonder if if they did a silent protest, but played frequency music, how much it would change how much it would miss them, in a good way. I'm like, just be quiet for a minute, play Anthony's music or play someone else's music, and just silently sit down, hold hands together. Oh, you can't really. It's snowy over there, but hold hands and just listen to that music.
Yeah, it's, Jules, you wrote that. And honestly, what I was thinking was, may each of those humans see themselves as the person that they are going after in that moment and change their mind, right? Like change it in that moment, like just they cease, they freeze. They're like, they can't, they have no capability of moving forward to complete what it is that they thought that they wanted to do. And it changes immediately in their minds.
Miss Who, you're still lost. I'm lost by your question, darling. Hey, Amanda. Freeze frame.
Freeze frame. Freeze frame. Freeze frame.
Hello.
Freeze frame. Now I got that song in my head. Dun dun dun. Don't.
Thank you, Christina. There we go. Freeze frame.
Hey, Tammy.
Freeze frame. Mama Bear wrote it down. Ooh, I think I might have to do a video to that. A little dancing one.
To do another chain dancing video. Those are always so fun.
They're so fun. Oh, that would be a good one to do, a chain dance. Knowing what the intention is to freeze them.
I'll join you.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Just leave it open, and I'll join
And then,
you.
there's always, taking the name of the organization, writing it on a bay leaf, filling a cup with water, and then actually putting it in the freezer. Just saying.
I love this.
I have a task today.
Yay, Sharon.
My brain just went into left field.
Me welcome in.
There are all the glasses of water with bay leaves in the freezer.
Oh,
She's lost her mind.
And just for the record, I want everybody to know I did not do that for that person. I didn't want to do that.
I think you would. You would think you'd try to do something that your heart's too big.
I just want him to heal. I love him that much. I want him to meet himself and have a good life without me. I made it way too easy for him.
Yeah. But he needed you for that one key in his life to maybe be the one key to get him out of it.
I brought him back to wholeness with his family, and I truly believe, and I've heard it, that my mission was to get him back to his mother and reunite the family before she crossed, because she was such a beautiful light and a light worker, and to have a beautiful meeting with her and to give her peace of mind that there's nothing to fear, nothing. You know, and being with her and telling her what my experience it was when I crossed and what I experienced, in that I already saw her husband with her, like he was standing right by the bedside waiting for her, right? Like, and then I think the part that disturbed me the most is during that time when the assistants that would come in, they would try and wake her up when she was completely like, you know, under from the morphine that they put her on. And I would just be like, leave her alone. Every time you do that, you take her out of the realm that she chooses to be in, and you bring her back here, and she doesn't want that. She just doesn't want it. And they would rub her hand really hard. I'm like, leave her alone. Leave her alone. And so I was glad that I could be a voice for her and some peace prior to all of it. And, you know, and it brought me closer to my own mother. You know, that was also like, after that happened, I called my mom bawling, and I'm like, I don't want to show up like that to you. I want to have a relationship with you now. Because I don't ever want it to be like that between us. All of the whatever it is that we thought that it was, it's not, and I'm sorry. It was me. It was my bad thoughts. It was me that was projecting, and I am sorry, and I know that it was. So, and then now it's good.
That's beautiful.
Claudio Barbosa dos Santos Jr. Qué bonita la tua nombre.
He speaks Portuguese. He's we just listened from Stevie's live, and he speaks Portuguese, and he has cerebral palsy, and he's beautiful. He's such a beautiful soul.
Qué bonita.
But he speaks a lot of English. Claudio, we love you.
I think I speak Spitalian, so it sounds like Portuguese.
No, you were, but he does. He definitely. Because I was using Google Translate to talk to him in the chat, and Stevie's live, and he was teaching us Portuguese words.
Oh,
And,
that's so cool.
Yeah. And Lani, I love you. Thank you for coming in. Lani's one of my good friends. I love you, Lani. Shout out to you, Lani.
How's Rosie Posey? I never see her anymore.
Unfortunately, I don't talk to her anymore. I said it's all with love. She just did a couple of things that were not very good.
Oh no.
And I can message you later. Not to me, not to me, but it was very clear she was being a bit naughty.
Oh no.
Yeah. I know. I tried my best. Yeah.
Our dear Ashley.
Ashley?
Yeah. I haven't seen her for a soft-spoken Ashley. I haven't seen her anywhere.
You know, it's good if some people take
Maybe
a break
she's taking a
them.
break.
Yes, I keep
Yeah.
saying the same thing. Like,
I just
Yeah.
you know, social media and these apps can distract us from so many things. And so like when I turn it off, I'm focused on doing all of the other stuff, right? Like, and it serves me. Oh, God bless you too, beautiful. I'm gonna friend you. I have a private account, so let me friend you. There you go. Qué bonita. Claudio Barbosa.
I
Qué
always
bonita
follow back.
nombre.
Anyone that follows me, I follow them back. So I have almost 10,000 followers.
I get a lot of people that aren't who they are that want to follow me. I'm like, you know, I think I got
Yeah, I read energy. If you don't use a picture, I'm not following you.
yeah,
And
or
if you don't have any videos, it has to be really strong energy for me to follow, because you're not on my frequency, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. I know not everybody feels that way, but
And yet she follows a pumpkin.
Aw.
you weren't
You're an
always a
artistic pumpkin.
You weren't always a pumpkin, Amanda. You turned into a pumpkin.
I did.
I love us so much.
Ditto, baby.
We're leaving together. Yes. Hey, Flower Power. Oh. Mistake. The final countdown.
Yep.
Again.
The
Second day in a row.
countdown. The final countdown for this day, because we've had a million final countdown.
Which day?
Oh my goodness. Right? Oh, believe me, they're being questioned about that.
Yeah. Come what may. That's all I say. Come what may. Come what may.
Exactly.
Come what may.
Go with the flow.
Yep.
Go with the flow. And
And
always
always-
live in the now.
That's right. And be prepared. Just be prepared.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're good, Claudio. You're good. Just woke up and gonna nap.
Oh, qué bonita.
In another live, and he was talking about the potential of our consciousness ourselves to become a planet, and I was like, I never even thought about that we could potentially one day become a planet. And I'm like, I'm thinking too small. I gotta that's wild for me.
We are so powerful. We're so powerful.
Can you imagine actually to have conscious rise that strongly to become a planet?
It's how we came into existence. That's how this earth came into existence. It was a thought somewhere out in the universe. And then bam, boom, bang. Here it is.
Yeah.
It starts with a thought and then sound.
All started with the big bang, bang.
I have a question. Have you ever taken a picture of your hand for palm reading through your braided AI?
That's such a cool question, Amanda.
I'm like, I wonder if it could understand it.
Well, do it.
I know I've got to do it. I know. But I like to do it's kind of like a beta test, more than one person to try.
Yeah.
They're big around here.
I haven't done that, but I took a picture of my eyeball one time to see what I could
That's
see.
right. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, listen,
Don't
you
say
guys. I am not even kidding.
I'm
My
excited.
deceased dog showed up in my eyeball, and I was not around any picture or any. I was sitting right here, and I was like, oh, I wonder what I can see in my eyeball. And
Oh,
I never posted it. I should. It was
wow.
blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, she's part of my soul. She
my
really
husband.
is.
I
Yeah.
drew my eyeball yesterday.
That's awesome.
That's what I said in Honey's life. I wonder what graded AI could see in the eye and read from a person's
Yeah,
eye.
you want to see your higher self, look in the mirror and look in your eye. That's your higher self right in your eyeball.
I was just coming on to say that. 4 minutes from now, tomorrow.
Of course you were.
And I love that you said it for me. I love you guys so, so much. Tomorrow, 4 minutes from now, mirror roulette together. Together. Oh, whoa, 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 we go together. That's what I woke up this morning with in my mind. Oh, I love that. There's Denny's.
Tammy's
In my mirror.
I still have to do my video.
Have the most beautiful, beautiful day on purpose, loves.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Today was so good. I was in and out doing a bunch of different things. My son's picking me up this morning.
I have roses on my mirror.
Ooh, I love
that's
that.
beautiful.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
I
that's
like
a
that.
beautiful one.
One of an old. It's like an old one. It's very heavy.
That's gorgeous.
I have my mom's somewhere with her name on it. It says Sandra on the back of it, but I haven't unearthed that box yet.
This one's
I would use a big rectangular mirror.
Both got parties.
Pretty.
Need to shine it up.
I love those type of
I
mirrors.
love it.
Oh, there in Brazil, it's already afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Have a beautiful day, everybody.
Mwah. Love you so much, Tammy.
Love you,
I love
Love
you,
you
honey.
so much.
Love you, Tammy.
Love you guys.
Can't wait for you to come visit. Road trip.
Next time you
I literally was thinking about that this morning. I'm
Well,
like,
get ready. Within the next 60 days, I'll be coming through your town.
coming to a town near you.
Yeah,
We need to figure
that's,
because I'm near Pittsburgh, so you could stop
Yeah,
there and
we'll talk
come
about
visit.
it. We'll
Yep.
get on the schedule. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have 30 days to plan and 60 days to get on the train. So I'm really doing this, and I'm oh my wow! I don't
I'm
know.
oh
So
my
excited!
goodness.
It's so exciting. I got the deal of a lifetime. I really did, and I am.
what are you doing?
I bought my rail pass, so I am going to cross the country and back for $250.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that doesn't
That's
include
amazing.
food. That doesn't include where I get off and maybe I want to stay and maybe I want to do things. That's just, but one
still,
ticket halfway is over $300 or $400, $500.
That's
So to
wild.
be able to go all the way and back is going to be, it's going to change my life.
You know, I didn't even think of that. Like, it's true. You could get off, and then we could all meet and go running around and do some like other traveling, and then get you back on the train at your next destination. Oh my God, this is so exciting, Julie!
I'm going
Julia,
all the way, baby.
so
I'm going
excited.
all the way. So I have my aunts. I have a couple family members that I'd really love to see, and that's going to dictate which route I go and when. So basically, when I get into the thick of it is when I'm going to, know where you are. You'll get a message and be like, hey, do you want to meet at your nearest train station? Hug me in person, and then I'm back on and out.
I literally have a train station like 5 minutes down the road.
So if you want me to come and hug you in person, send me what your closest Amtrak train station is, and it's en route, because it's really interesting. I can probably get to you, Opal, after I hit Atlanta and come to the right, and then go up. So the longest trains need to be booked soonest. So I'm probably going to take my 3 to 4 day trek on the way back and then do all my stops on the way forward. That way, by the time I'm out of money, I'm just sitting there for 30 days on the train anyway. It's good.
Well, if you make it, I'm buying you lunch.
Oh, I'm making it. It's in the works. And the cool thing about the Amtrak lady, like the videos and stuff that I've been watching, once I kind of have an outline of where I want to stop, I'm going to call and tell them, and they're going to just figure it out for me. Yeah, Pepsi, I'm coming through Texas. There's about 4 stops through Texas.
Awesome.
How many selfies can That's where I'm going to start my YouTube channel. I'm going to start my YouTube channel on this adventure. So it's something I've
Amazing.
dreamed about for probably 10 or 15 years, and I'm really doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm making it
That's
happen, captains.
fabulous.
Oh,
That is
yeah,
so
it's
beautiful.
exciting.
Oh, it
It's really,
sounds
really
amazing.
exciting. And it's leverageable, right? Like this sale, usually it's a $500 pass, and that's still an amazing kick-ass deal to just buy
Yeah,
the
it
rail
is.
pass for what it is, and that's $500. Maybe sometimes once or twice a year they do $100 or $200 sale. I've never heard or watched any of it ever be a half off sale. So when I got the email, because I created an Amtrak to go, we got to do singing. I shut up after.
Yep. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh my god. That's all right. We'll leave him in the back. He's good. Woo!
That was awesome. I'm like, I have something that sounds like Tommy's bell.
Yeah, you do.
That
Have a beautiful day on purpose. I love you guys.
Love you guys. I gotta go get my
Love
laundry
you
out of the
guys.
laundry bin. Mwah.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
Let's go. Love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Everybody.